Okay, I think that we are already live. So, hello again, Alexandre. Good evening, YouTube. We are here to discuss a little bit about the illusion of productivity. But before we can start with the questions, I'll just speak a little bit about Talk and Talk. Talk and Talk is a platform that we can practice language. We have English, Spanish, French. I think that in the future we are going to have Italian. I saw Felipe talking about it in LinkedIn that he wants to make a class uh, of Italian. So the main point here in Talk and Talk is that we can practice languages and it's a safe space to make make mistakes and to learn with each other. I'm not a teacher. I'm here as a student, as Alexandre, and I think that we can start with the questions. Alexandre, just to give a little bit of context about my topic choice for today, I like this newsletter the name is Olhar Criativo because that's something that I'm always thinking about on how can I be more creative, because for example, I don't know if you feel this, but for example, in my work, I I need to create classes, and sometimes we have like a little foundation to work on it. We have some materials that we can work on it, but I sometimes I struggle with I don't know how to say it, but with the aha moment, like the eureka moment. And I think that it's something really important in my profession, for example, as an instructional designer. And creativity is a topic that I'm always looking for and trying to understand how can I be more creative. And today we are going to talk a bit about this, but the topic is about productivity, productivity, okay? Because I think that we have some things that when we feel busy, we feel productive, but is it this? I don't know. So the first question is, what's one thing you did today or I don't know, last week that felt productive but didn't really matter?
For me,
Yes.
uh, sometimes I spend my day send emails, answer emails, send emails, reading, um, answer people's in WhatsApp. E when I see spending all day, I not productive. Not I feel with I not work and day, but I never and I don't know what this word. And they I spend my day answer messages and WhatsApp and emails. People's call me e I not productive and and they
Yeah,
that's it.
I think that this is a scenario very that I think that we work in the in cooperative reality. I think that it's something that always affects us because we have to answer people. People are coming for us with problems sometimes that we can solve or that we know the person that can solve and we address the person to the other. And I have the same feeling at my work that sometimes the worst days for me is when I have to, I don't know, spend too much time answering something for a problem that came up that of course we need to solve, but I don't know, it feels so that it feels for me it feels that I put so much effort in doing something that I don't see having a real impact. Of course it has. You know, for example, you if you need to answer email that it's important, I don't know, you have to do it, but it's like 10 minutes, 15 minutes of your day that you are doing that. And okay, I should be focusing on something more important and something that has more impact in my work, on this thing that I do here.
In my case, for example, my company, I work, have four, I don't know in English, filiais. But but here people's the authors I 1 minute I really branch but outros people's the authors branch call me in my phone and my messages in WhatsApp, but I start one task, for example, in morning, e I see is afternoon I not finish this task because I spend in my morning or sometimes my day and and answer messages and emails e people call me.
Yeah, and I don't know for you, but sometimes it feels that these things start to happen when you start to focus on a specific activity that you have for the day. I always have this feeling that a problem came up and I need to solve it immediately. In the moment that I am really focusing and really deep in that activity, I think that that's why I feel so frustrated sometimes about stopping what I'm doing, that it needs a really big effort and focus to do to, I don't know, answer a message about a problem that happened. But that's it. Let me see other question. I think that question number two is a nice one. When was the last time you finished the day exhausted but felt like you created nothing important?
For me, many days, many days. For example, in last Friday, last Friday this this year, and finish my day, I feel not productive in my day. But when I see my tasks, I see some things I finish uh, some tasks, others not. But it's part. It's part. They w- one day, others day, w- one day is different. I think the others day.
Yes, yes, I get it. And I think that that's something that we need to understand that not every day that we are going to be really productive and do a lot of things and work without interruption because I think that this is probably impossible these days, to work without interruptions, without notifications, so you can lose your focus. I In my work, we communicate with Zoom. And when I need to focus on something specific, I always put my status as busy, or to not distract me. And I have I don't know, 1 or 2 hours without any notification so I can focus on something. Because I don't know, for me sometimes it's really easy to lose focus when I need to do something that is bigger, that is not just a little thing. But for me, I think that, I don't know, maybe felt, I think that 2 weeks ago, I had a specific moment that I feel really exhausting, but for me, it was like, oh my God, I did nothing because I I work with basically I work with doing classes. I build the content and then it goes for the teacher to give the class. That's basically what I do. But in this process, I take care of the platform that the contents are available for the students. So when a problem happens, then I don't know, a person is not accessing an ebook or a video from a video class, something like this. I am the person responsible to check the platform, see what's happening, and see if the problem is with me, my responsibility, or if I need to achieve to other person, probably tech, um, the tech team, people who develop the platform. So it's always so we had a problem like this 2 weeks ago that we started a new postgraduate course and we had a lot of people coming and a lot of people without access to the first class that is recorded on the platform. And it was like um, 8 p.m. and I was talking with the tech guy so he can see what was happening and what was the problem. And I don't know, and his team was able to solve the problem only on Friday on the same week. So the students were for almost a week without seeing anything. And for the consumer, it's something that is not interesting because you bought something, you want to access, you want to see it. But these things happen. And always that something like this happen, I feel that I need to take care of it, but I always feel that it's a waste of my time because I could be using my time to do something that it's more important to me in my work. But that's it.
É, is important, né? Is important.
Yes, because you need to take care of I don't know if that's correct, but with the at- attraction, I don't know if that's uh, the friction with the customers. And that's something that is not good, so we need to take care of it. But it's always something that I feel really stressed about it every time that it's happened, but that's okay. I'm trying to deal with it better. I think that we can go to the next question. Question number three, Alexandre. How do you know when you're truly creating something versus just staying busy?
Um, when I create some some things the have a purpose for me. For example, I study for a test and a post degree. Né? This have a purpose for I make a task in my work, but my boss waiting me finish this task. I have a purpose, I have incentive, you know. For me, that's it.
I think that for me, I know when I am doing this because I have this difficulty sometimes to start something. So, and that's something that I notice now that it's really clear in my mind because I don't know if I have a little, if I'm difficult to start something, I will always put too much effort on doing research. In my work, for example, if I need to build a class and I'm not that confident about what I have in the moment, I will spend too much time researching about the subject. It's okay because I sometimes I don't have good content to work on it and I have to go deeper. But sometimes I feel that I'm just afraid of starting the task. So in my head it's like, okay, I don't feel ready. Let me prepare a little bit more. So I'm doing a lot of research and trying to find something that can help me. And sometimes I notice that, okay, I think that I'm doing this research for nothing. I think that I have something to build from here. I have some nice material that I can work on it, but and then I start creating something. But for me, it's really clear when I'm doing this because I have this inner saboteur that it's like I need to prepare too much to do something so I feel ready. And that's something that I noticed because I was reflecting and I noticed that I don't consider myself a perfectionist, but sometimes I feel so insecure that, okay, I think that I am a perfectionist and I need to to end this because it's not a good thing, being a perfectionist. You don't earn anything because it's impossible to do things perfectly. If you do something that you think that it's really good today, you probably see it differently in a month or in a week because we are always improving. So that's something that I am trying to get better, but sometimes I feel that I spend too much time on this process, and I know that it's an insecurity for me, and I need to work better on it.
I mean, in some tasks, I think good. A people a perfectionist. For example, in work, in work, I think good. For example, make a tasks, né? Make a tasks good, good. Um, I don't know, feito, né? Good. eh, Make one. Uh, I think I think this. Faça uma vez, faça bem feito, né? Então, when people are perfectionist, I think some tasks in work is good.
Yeah, but the problem for me sometimes is that I am too attached to the idea of delivering something really good. And sometimes it is just my perception, it's not the other's perception. So for me, something that I am trying to think more is like we say, feito é melhor do que perfeito.
Ah, yes.
Because sometimes for me, I noticed this. I try to deliver always something really good for my standards, but I started to notice that okay, I think that I am able to deliver something good, but I don't need to spend so much time on this task. I can make faster, I can make it quicker, and it still can be good. But it's a process. And for me, as I said, for me, I noticed that it's something related to my insecurity. So I always that I try to think now is feito é melhor do que perfeito. So
Uh, you don't have more time for make your tasks and work? Oh,
I we have for each project we have like I totally forgot how to say this in English, but we have a chronograma, for each I schedule for each project. So I don't know. For me, it's like I, as I said, I basically build classes from scratch about something. Usually, I have one day to do it. And it's a okay time having a day to do it, but sometimes I don't know if it's a day that I have too much meetings, and I probably won't finish that. So we need to re have a good balance to not um, stretch too much the schedule when we lose time and things are starting to happen fast in the end. We always try to make it comfortable, and it's an okay time that I have to do my tasks, but I confess that before I used to spend more time on doing something, and that's something that I needed to adjust so I can follow the project schedule. But it's not something that I go crazy about it.
uh, good, good. It's good. For me, my case depends this week, this day. Mas usually I ever running in my week, in my day, and evening is more relax, more calm. And sorry, in night more calm.
But you
But
work
for
in the night also?
sorry, I don't understand this.
Do you work in the night?
No, I try. I open company and I close company some days. For example, today I'm open company at 4:30 a.m. E I close company usually 8, 9 p.m. and Monday. Tomorrow in Thursday, my friends open company e I'm close company. And Wednesday too, my friend open. I'm no, my friend open, my friend close company. And Thursday I'm open, and I'm close too. This weekend some crazy. this week.
So you have a little bit crazy schedule, right? So you can put your working hours to work in the morning and in the night.
Yes, yes. Um, I'm living in, for example, my house is 15 uh, kilometers here. My work. I speeding uh, 1 hour for to go my house for to back my work or
But it's in the same city that you live?
yes, I live in Florianópolis, but I work in Palhoça, is next city.
Oh, okay.
But it's good,
Yeah.
it's good, it's good. I like.
I think that once you get used to the schedule and you can set your working hours, it works fine. But I have this difficult sometimes to work in the night because for me, for example, I need to be available on Tuesdays in the night. And I'm always tired in the night because I wake up early, and that's something that I always say to my manager and my coordinator that if you want me to be productive, I work better in the morning and in the afternoon.
Uh,
In the
I
night,
agree.
I'm there, but don't wait too much for me.
I agree. I feel more productive in morning. In morning. In afternoon and in evenings it's bad. Productive bad.
Yes, it's not a good time to work. Let me see another question for us, Alexandre. I think that number four is a good one. What does your mind need most to come up with meaningful ideas?
For me, to be honest, one drink one beer. I joke, I joke. Uh, I need a silence, peace, and one moment the rest for I organize my ideas, my I rest my mind. This moment for me good. I think good ideas.
Yes, I feel the same. I feel that being able to rest and rest like doing nothing for a while or do something that you can focus that is not digital, that is not doing something on your computer or your phone. I think that having this time to rest gives me energy to have meaningful ideas and to be creative. Something that I always like to do is write down a little bit to write. And sometimes it's like a journal that I just write a little bit about the day or something that I am worried about. But I feel that doing this for me, the writing exercise, is something that always helped me to clear my mind to because I know that it has some neurological explanation that when you write, you will slow down your thoughts because you can't write faster than your thoughts. So you slow down your thinking and your anxiety. And that's something that it's really helpful for me when I'm feeling anxious and overwhelmed about something. I try to write down a little bit on how I'm feeling and I don't know, something that I need to do, a problem that happened. And sometimes I notice that something that I think that is a problem is not. It's just something that became bigger in my mind. And and this writing and relaxing, doing nothing without consuming something. It's something that I started to notice that it's more helpful because I don't know for you, but sometimes I we we don't have too much time to do nothing, because it feels like we are always doing something. Even if, I don't know, you are seeing a video on YouTube and it's like a funny video that you don't need to think
Mhm.
about it, that you are not learning something from it, but your mind is still working and you are thinking about that thing. So if you need to come up with new ideas for something, you need to give some rest for your mind, and that's something that I am trying to do. But I know that for me it's hard a little bit, because I work on my computer. I I use my phone to do a lot of different things, and sometimes I feel that I spend too much time on, I don't know, just scrolling social media, and we don't give our mind a rest. Um, but that's something that I'm trying to do better.
Interesting, interesting, because in our day, many people use a computer, a phone, and day to day, it's part this um, modern society. I think.
Yes, and I think that that's why everyone feels so anxious and stressed about nothing. We need to find something to do that it's not related to technology.
Uh,
Mm,
uh, I'm I'm delete songs de my phone because I feel more stressful. This song, these messages, call. I I delete songs for me. This good. I feel more comfortable with this.
yes, I don't have any notification sounds on my phone too. I don't know, maybe for the last 10 years, I hate sound on notification on the phone. Sometimes I feel bothered when I hear the notifications on my neighbor's phone because it's really loud. I know when she's having a message. I know when someone is calling to her because the rings come to my house. But
Uh,
yeah, it's really annoying and distractive, the sound.
uh,
Yeah, I agree. Alexandre, would you like to choose the next question for us?
yes, I'm choosing a question.
Yes.
Uh, Let me think. Uh, it's difficult. I read question number 7. What is it so hard to stop and nothing even when you know it's help creativity? It's difficult because in my life, in our life, our people's is many fasts. Uh, I don't know stop one moment. in my day is difficult for me, for you, for all peoples is I don't know society modern, I think sociedade moderna is very fast and work, study, is running to go and work, running in my house, running and study. Uh, all people's living, running and day to day. Is for me is difficult. Stop one moment for has creative. For example, stop 1 hour, 2 hours, my day today. Uh, is for me difficult. Usually in weekend. In weekend have time because is moment is the rest. But in weekend for example, in my case, I have to go out with my family because I have a wife, I have a daughter, I have fix some things in my house. I have work too sometimes and weekends. Uh, for me, it's difficult is more it's many difficult in day to day. And you,
Yes.
Iago?
And uh, I think that for me, I agree with what you said. I think that we live our lives now like we don't have time to anything. I don't know if you have this feeling that you are always rushing to do things and to finish tasks, and life is a long task list that you just need to check one thing after another. and and I think that having time to stop and do nothing, sometimes it's hard also because I think that now we feel guilty about it. I don't know if you have this feeling like, oh, if I don't know if I can stop 1 hour of my week, for example, and do something or do nothing or do something that I really enjoy and it's not about my work, but I like to do it. But you feel guilty sometimes for having that time that you are now working. And for me, that's really bad because I don't know, this feeling of being busy and being without time all the time is it's really bad for us because we only getting our stress levels higher because we don't stop to do other things. We don't stop to worry about life and work, more about works because sometimes we left our life on the side to focus on work. And that's a feeling that I have sometimes that I feel guilty when I stop and have time for my hobbies, for example, or when I have, or I don't know, when I want to finish my day early, and sometimes I have nothing to do, but okay, I will be here and wait if it has more work for me to do. But yeah, it's hard, I think. And I think that it's how our society is being built, you know?
You usually work out and after work?
No, it's before work in the morning.
Ah,
That's
it's
something
good.
that but that's something that I thought about changing because I spend my day sitting all day long in front of the computer, and it would probably be better for me if I work out at the end of the day. But that doesn't work for me because the gym is too crowded at 6 p.m., 7 p.m. So that would be more stressful for me.
Ah, mas it's good, it's good hour. 7 or PM? AM,
Yes, a.m. that I go,
AM.
6
It's
a.m.
good. It's good. I usually work out in hour the lunch. I work out the 12, 12 a.m. at uh, 1 p.m., 1:30 p.m. or sometimes 2 p.m. Uh,
Yeah. I work out at these hours in the past, but in my city it's really, really hot in this time. I always had the feeling of fasting when I work out on like at the noon, like 12 p.m. because it's too hot, too hot. And that's the reason that I that I don't go to the gym in the afternoon also because it's too hot. So my better option is in the morning because it doesn't have too many people and it's not too hot.
oh, it's good. It's many intelligent.
Okay, let me see another question for us, Alexandre. Mm, I think the number 8 is a good one. What distracts you most when you try to focus on what really matters?
Uh, for for me, it's uh, really my phone. My phone, it's more and more distract me because I scroll messages or videos in YouTube, spending 30 minutes, 1 hours. I don't see my time for me.
Yes, I think that for me is the same. Is always my phone because I don't know, in the computer I don't have too many notifications. I have notifications only from the Zoom when I receive message from someone, and that's something that I can turn off sometimes. But if I take my phone, I know that I will spend a lot of precious time doing nothing. That's why, for example, I don't like the idea of using WhatsApp for work because if I open my WhatsApp, I will not answer just a work question. I will answer everyone that is there probably. And when you take your phone to do one thing, you probably do another three, four, five things different. You open a different social media, you start to see a video, and then it goes 1 hour, and you did nothing. And that time is still your focus because always that I take my phone to do something, I feel that it's more hard to go back and have focus and focus on doing something that needs a lot of attention. But yeah, something do you have any strategy for your phone to not use your phone when you need to focus?
I think in day to day all peoples have more distract uh, with phone. It's it's bad the I don't know século.
Yeah.
My daughter, for example, her has 13 years. I get your phone because I don't has I don't know study I that phone day to day I need get your phone your phone is with me in my work and weekend I to go phone for my daughter and in week I don't I not have phone f for her I think. Mhm. You're muted.
Yes.
Mhm.
But I think that it's important, you know. She's probably got angry with you, I think, because everyone has a phone right now. But I think that when I look to the younger generation, I think that it's good when they don't have access that early because even if you as a parent, I don't know, you monitor the what she use, what she's doing online. I don't think that even if you have some control on that, you probably don't know everything that a child or a teenager is accessing on their phone. And we know that people have some online communities that can be really bad for children and teenagers because when we are young, we don't see things too clearly. You know, we just think that oh, I need a phone because every friend that I have has a phone, and I need to talk with them. I need to be in the same group. I need to belong in the same group. But I think that it's a good strategy that you have her phone the week, and she has sometimes on the weekend. So you have some balance.
Yeah.
Um, Alexandre, I don't know if we have time for another question. We have only 5 minutes left. So I would like to hear from you. How was the conversation? What did you think about the topic?
Um, I like the topic simple, but a topic many actually, actually because so many things day to day, né? Time for relax, time for organize mind, for work, for routine. For me, very good, very good. Congratulations for topic. Bringing more topics. This very good.
Yes, I think the same. I think that this is something that I'm always talking about it. I think that since I became a host, this is the third time maybe that I bring something similar because as I say in the beginning, it's always something that I am thinking about, you know, how can I have more quality quality time for my life? How can I use my time better to have a better work-life balance? Because I think that sometimes we lose too much at work thinking about work. We are in our house with our family, and sometimes we are worried about something that we have to solve tomorrow. And this idea of productivity that we talk, for example, that we always feel busy and we always feel that we are wasting time or that we don't have time. It's something that I think that all of us need to reflect because as we talked, um, we are living very fast, you know, and sometimes we need to give a step back and slow down a little bit and understand what's really important. Alexandre, thank you so much for the conversation. I think that I always saw you in other people's emotion, but I think that we never had time to talk with each other, I think. It
Uh,
was really nice.
Iago, thank you very much too for immersion, for conversation. For me, I have many look today, né? I have one private class, I think, uma aula particular, the English today.